Hi there, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I am your host, Froggy, and you might be wondering where I've been and what I've been doing for the past month. Well, that's what today's video is all about. Today I will be showing you everything I've drawn and done for this channel. I will also be showing you speed paints and giving you a little story time. So firstly, if you didn't see a post I made, I said that I would be taking a break from YouTube for about 2 weeks. Yes, my break from YouTube ended up being a month, but I really did need some more time. But while I was taking a break from making videos, I've done some pretty cool things that I'd like to share. And this is where the speed paints come in, and the first thing I worked on. So to start, I wanted my videos to look a bit more interesting. So I made a whole background thing. As you can see in the top left corner, I will put any references I was using there so you can just see it better in case I don't use my screen recorder on my tablet and only use the recording from IbispaintX itself. Then right next to it will be the video, as you can see with the speed paints here. I have some of my socials on the bottom where you can also find my other art or my gaming channel, though Discord is only for drawing characters. I will not be accepting friend requests. If you want me to draw one of your OCs for a video or short, you can just message me and send your OCs there on my server. Link will be in the description, and I will see if I can get to it. But that's the only thing I will be using Discord for. And there is a little heads up you can read about drawing my OCs or getting inspiration off my videos. And I also have a frame I can move around with the froggy and little moth in the two corners. And lastly, I made an animation in IbispaintX to show a little chibi me drawing. I am still testing out this little idea and the placement for each thing, so I might end up making the video bigger and the reference smaller, or something like that. Let me know if you have any ideas for interesting looking backgrounds. This is my first time after all. But also, that was just option one. I have another background I can use for my videos, one that might be a little less crazy, and here it is. It's a lot more simple and less chaotic, and honestly, looking at it more makes me like it more, which kind of sucks because I spent like a few hours trying to figure out the first one, and then I made this yellow background in like 24 minutes, and I end up liking it more, and now I'm in a conflict. This one would be a lot easier to move the layers around because there aren't many, but the other one has like 5 or 6 layers I have to keep moving around or copy and pasting. Though I'm also thinking if I ever do live streams in the future, I could use the green background, but also the yellow background seems slightly more calm for the eyes. I don't know, you guys let me know. I might end up going with the yellow one since it's more simple and would save me more time editing videos. I'm also going to be using this background for the rest of the video. Alright, now I'm going to talk about why the heck I redrew the little icons for my persona, and why did I take a break from YouTube in the first place. Well, to put it easily, I was getting burnt out. I know I said in one of my posts that I don't think it was burnout, but the more I thought about it, the more I kind of figured I was starting to get burnt out. Reasons being, I couldn't finish anything. I didn't want to make videos. I was mad that my drawings weren't coming out how I wanted them to. I was getting very bored with it. Plus, I also wasn't asking God to help me with this. I was trying to figure it out by myself, and I stopped praying because of it. I was so caught up in trying my absolute hardest to try and make every illustration I make for YouTube a masterpiece that I kind of just gave up on praying to God to help me with this issue I was having at the time. Even before I started YouTube, when I was just drawing for myself, I'm gonna be honest with you, I almost quit art for good a few times. I just got so mad at myself for not improving how I wanted to, and I kept comparing myself to other artists. Which, please don't do that ever. It really does affect how you feel about drawing and not appreciate how good you actually are at what you're making. By the way, I'm not saying any of this because I want you to feel bad for me or something. I'm simply telling you all what I went through a few years ago as a much younger artist. And also want to give any younger artists watching my videos to never compare yourselves with other artists. They have been doing art much longer than you and just have a different skill level. Believe me, I still do sometimes. I say I wish I could draw like the artists that I follow, but I know just practice will get you really far. As humans, we will always be learning, and that goes with art too. Don't be so stressed out about it because there are thousands of more artists on YouTube and Instagram that will support you through your art journey. I love supporting other artists, ones just starting out or ones that have been drawing for years or even decades. There will always be someone to support you with your art, even me. Okay, sorry about all this happiness. I am now going to talk to you about some updates I'm going to do with the channel. So, I have been thinking about it while on this little break of mine, and I'm going to be honest with you, I suck at time management, and I always wait till the last possible minute to get things done, so I am not going to have a schedule for my videos anymore. To keep me from going crazy and burning out again, I'm just going to start posting videos when I can, and when I have the time. I will post on my community when I'm uploading another video, though. I will still be uploading on Fridays for this channel and Saturdays for my gaming channel, so that won't change. I just won't be uploading a new video every other Friday anymore, at least for a while, because right now I'm very busy with researching trade schools and talking with some art teachers, plus doing some things for my church and hanging out with family more this summer. So I'm not going to have a lot of time to make videos for every other week. I promise I won't leave you guys for like a whole year though, it just won't be as often posting, that's all. I think that's about it for the channel updates. I am making another banner for my channel, if it's not up by the time this video's out, but I'm always having trouble with YouTube banners. The sizing is so annoying to try and do, but I always end up figuring out, even if the picture is a tad warped or small. Though if any of you guys have any tips on YouTube banner sizing, please tell me. I definitely need the help. I mean, I'm using this wonky template I made in IbispaintX. I forgot I never said why I made new persona icons. Really, the reason just being because I wanted to change my style and make my persona look more mature and my age, which I'm not saying I'm that mature, I still act like a child, but the other version of my persona looked maybe 14 years old, and I wanted her to look more my age. So I made her face slightly more detailed and mature with the eyes. Plus, I added the green hair in the back and added a long cross necklace because I wanted to show more of my religious beliefs in my persona. Though my little chibi doesn't have the necklace since I forgot to add it, or I added the necklace when I was making the new icons. I don't remember. So that's pretty much the reason I made a new look to my persona. I'm also making more emotions because I thought 9 was enough, but apparently not. So I will be adding more as I make more videos and since I'll have more time and won't feel rushed. Also, real quick, about my comic Experiment Love, I will still be making that. That's not gonna change. I'm just not gonna make a set schedule when I upload a new video, which I never did anyway, but just to let you guys know, I will be making a post announcing when a new episode will be uploaded, so keep an eye out for anything like that as well. Alright, I think that's really it for the updates for the channel, the videos, anything I have to show you or wanted to show you. So I'm just gonna let the rest of the speed paint play and you will get a break from hearing my voice for a few minutes. Alright, well, I think that'll be it for today's video. I think I've said all I wanted to. I will have the links to my gaming channel and my Discord in the description, so if you want to send in your OCs for me to draw, go on ahead. I hope you all enjoyed watching today's video. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Please subscribe if you haven't already, so you know whenever I upload a new video. And goodbye for now, my little froggies. Subscribe, please.